everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is super exciting. It's going to be a cozy fall routine. Actually, it's not quite fall out yet, but the last week has been a little bit chilly outside and all the fall candles are in the stores and all the home decor. So I have been really feeling the fall vibes and I'm so excited. So yesterday I decided to sit down and film kind of a cozy fall vibe video for you guys. I hope you guys really like it. If you haven't already, definitely make sure you subscribe to my channel and let's go ahead and get started. So my fall routine usually starts sometime after the gym. As you guys saw in the beginning of the video, I was getting home from the gym, if you couldn't tell, and then I will usually start winding down by cleaning my place. I just like to make sure it's spick and span. It just puts me in such a good mood and makes it so much easier for me to relax, and then I go ahead and start setting the vibe. And I start with this oil diffuser. I'm so obsessed with it. Right now I am using the ylang ylang scent, if I pronounce that right. I really like it. It's kind of a nice fall transitional oil scent and I love this thing. It just gives off such a good vibe. You can kind of hear the water in it like a waterfall, and it lights up kind of like a candle. It stays lit for like 4 hours, so I light it, I get the place smelling delicious, and I love this thing. So after I clean the kitchen, I obviously move on to the living room. It seems like no matter what I do, I always have clothes laying around everywhere. So I always feel like I'm folding clothes and putting clothes away. So I handle that really quick. Then I also go through and fluff all the pillows and stuff and just make everything look really pretty. As you'll see my dog in a second, Zoe, she likes to make a bed out of every piece of soft furniture in this house. There she is on the bed. So then I'm going to make my bed. I usually do it right when I wake up, but lately I've just been a little more lazy than usual. So during my cleaning routine, I obviously make my bed as well. Here I am like begging Zoe for cuddles and love. She's such a little ham. She's so lazy. She doesn't even like to cuddle. Once I'm done convincing Zoe to get off the bed for a second so I can make it, I just go ahead and quickly make my bed. And there she is, right back to scheduled programming on the bed. So now it is time to go into the bathroom and do some skincare and a relaxing bath. Once I throw on this giant fluffy robe I got from Amazon a couple years ago, I love this thing. I will just throw my hair up in a bun, which you'll later see me redo in a second, and then I do a super low-key skincare routine. First, I go in with this Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser. It's the perfect cleanser for just low-key days where you don't wear a lot of makeup, or maybe even just after the gym when you need a refresher. I will leave my Glossier coupon code for 20% off your entire order down in the description box, so check that out if you'd like. Then I always follow up with a face mask. This one is by Borghese. It's their reparative mask. It helps to soothe skin and it's very calming, so it's perfect for a cozy routine like this one. And I just paint it on my face like this. I will leave all the links to everything I use in this video in the description box if you guys want to get your hands on some of this stuff. And then here I am fixing that bun in my hair. I don't know why I hated it so much. It really wasn't that bad, but for whatever reason, when I was filming this, I was like, what is this bun in my hair? See, shake my head. So I just redo my bun really quickly, and then I'm going to finish off my face mask by just throwing a little bit on my forehead, and then I will start to get a bubble bath going. So I don't always take baths, but when I'm having a self-care moment like this one, I like to take a really luxurious bath. The bath is huge and it takes a while to fill up, so while I'm waiting for that, I will go ahead and make some type of delicious drink. Sometimes I do like coffee, sometimes I do a glass of wine if it's at night, but on a cold day like today, I will do a chai latte. Sometimes I'll even add coffee to it in the mornings. It's the best, but since this was later in the day, I didn't want to add too much caffeine, so I just did a bit of the chai mix. This one is sold on Amazon and it is sugar-free. It is so delicious, you guys. I'll make sure I leave it in the links down below, but I just take a little bit of water with it and also some sugar-free soy milk and mix it up. It is so delicious and it's perfect for like a warm bath on a cold day. Once I've got my coffee, I also light my super cliche festive candles. This is what really brings in the fall mood. This is from Target. I love their candle range. It's way cheaper and it smells amazing. So I light my candles, I get in the bath, and I just have a really nice relaxing self-care moment in a bubble bath. Time to snap back to reality. Now I wash off my mask and give my hair a quick comb. So on this day, it was finally cold enough to bring out the cashmere. I'm obsessed with this two-piece cashmere set from Marine Layer. It is the best investment purchase I've ever made. I'm so excited to rock this the entire fall season. As you can see, it's a matching set. The only thing that's missing is pockets, but other than that, it's the coziest, comfiest thing ever. Now it is time to take little Zoe for a walk. She hates her leash, poor thing. But we're gonna go on a little walk. When it's colder out like this and I can really smell the fall vibes in the air, I love taking her for nice long walks because it just puts you in a mood. And on this particular day, it just was super fall-esque out. So we're gonna go for a little walk. First thing I do when I get home from walking Zoe is put on these amazing slippers. I have no idea where these are from. They were a gift, but I feel like you can get them at Target or something. They're just these huge slippers and they're so comfy, and when you have the whole cashmere and the slippers, it's the best. So then I set the mood lighting. I turn on all the lamps in our apartment, and then I light this candle, which I've been loving. Actually, it's brand new here. I just got it a couple days ago. It's called Through the Woods and it's at Target. This was only $10 for this giant candle, and it smells just like a Christmas tree. It is everything in life. So now it is time to make some dinner. I do a really quick chili. It's like the first thing I make on the first cold day of the year every year. I love it. This one is a keto chili. If you've been following me for a while, you know I've been doing the keto diet. It's just a really low carb diet. So what I do is basically do a regular chili, except I take out the beans and any corn or any carbohydrates basically. So I just do a little ground beef, and I saute some onions, and then I'll throw in the ground beef with the onions, and then I just start piling in all the vegetables that I want to do with it. So first adding in a bit of water to it, and then I will go in with some marinara sauce and maybe like a half a cup for the entire thing, and then I will chop up some tomatoes. I also will do some yellow peppers, and then I also do mushrooms. You can basically put any vegetables you want to with it, whatever you like to eat. And then I also do a bit of spinach for some extra vitamins in it to make it a little bit healthier, but it's super low calorie and super low carb. So it's perfect if you are trying to like slim down. It's delish. And then last but not least, obviously adding in a bit of salt and chili powder, and then you have a pretty healthy chili. It is so good and perfect for a cold day. So then while that is cooking, I cook it for about 20 minutes, I will make this keto cheesecake. It's a really low carb cheesecake and it is so good. I'll leave the directions and the recipe in the description box. So just really quickly here, I'll just show you. I'm doing a bit of almond flour, cinnamon, butter for the crust, and then I'm just gonna mash it all together and lay it in the pan for the crust. I like a really thick crust on my cheesecake, so I do kind of a lot. And then it is time to make the actual cheesecake portion. Using almost an entire brick of cheesecake or cream cheese, and then this Truvia. This is the sugar, the 0-calorie sugar that I really like, and the only one I'll ever use in these type of desserts because it tastes so good and tastes so normal. Then mixing in the cheesecake. Like I said, I'll leave the directions and ingredients in the description box, and then I kind of do a little design on the top and bake it, and then it's done in about 20 minutes. It has to cool for 2 hours, so give yourself some wiggle room, but that's my dessert. Now it is time to finally eat my delicious chili. Oh my gosh, I wish I could relive this moment. It was so good. Of course, I have to do something a little unhealthy and sprinkle some cheese and a little sour cream on top. and it is time to finally relax and enjoy the rest of the evening. I love the vibes in my apartment right now with the lighting and the candles. My favorite fall movie every year to put on is Coraline. It's on Netflix. It's a really good movie. It is a kids movie, but it's got a pretty good storyline, and I love watching it just to get into the seasonal mood. It's perfect. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my fall routine. I really hope you guys liked it. Definitely let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already, because there's tons more fall videos like this one coming, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!